I wasn't in a bedroom anymore. I was back in the matte black corridors. But the geometry was failing. The floor felt like soft, wet velvet, and the walls were leaning inward at impossible angles, whispering secrets in languages that made my brain feel like it was being scrubbed with sandpaper. I realized then that the base wasn't just a place. It was a digestive system, and I was the last piece of grit it couldn't quite break down. I burst through a final set of double doors and found myself on the roof of the main facility. The night sky above Nevada wasn't black. It was a swirling, bruised purple, and the stars were moving in synchronized mechanical patterns that felt like a countdown. Below me, the non-existent base was sprawling out, its silhouette shifting and growing like a mole colony. Thousands of those black spheres were rising from the hangars, floating silently into the atmosphere like a swarm of predatory spores. I looked for my truck, but all I saw was a pile of rusted scrap metal that looked like it had been sitting in the sun for 50 years. Time didn't work here. I had been inside for an hour, but the world I knew was already decaying. A low, guttural vibration shook the roof, nearly throwing me off the edge. From the center of the complex, a massive tower began to telescope upward, its surface covered in twitching, translucent human limbs fused into the metal. At the very top, a searchlight ignited, but it didn't cast light. It cast shadow. A beam of pure darkness swept across the desert, and wherever it touched, the ground vanished, leaving behind a static-filled void. I realized the base wasn't just hiding. It was deleting the world bit by bit and replacing it with this nightmare.